wow, water, 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 water. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. I wanted to come here during active rain, but unfortunately I could not see my umbrella. But rain just stopped and I can walk on the rain, or I can walk on the streets to show you how it's like. I am gonna, right now I'm at Churchill town, and you're gonna see how it looks like. I will not be able to reach other places, so I have this drone to show you how it's like from the area of road. So this is how the waters are on the road, and I'm gonna try as much as possible to cover much of this water. Okay, today I'm kind of prepared with a better shoe, not best for water, but at least I can get inside the water. I am gonna target around Serrekunda, both this road and this other road. Are you gonna see how it looks? Wow, water, 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 water. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that driver, huh? So this is how it's like, you know, 1 hour, sorry, let's say 30 minutes after the rain has stopped. And imagine how it's gonna be like during active rain. So let's see how we cross the road and get to the other side. Or maybe what I will do is, let me show you around fire service first, because it seems to be like having too much more water, or a lot more water than how it is over here. So we're gonna try and fly the drone towards Serrekunda side, and also towards Serrekunda market.
By the way, while you watch this video, I would like to let you know that we offer professional drone services. Whether you are planning to buy a land, or you want to sell your land, or want to know what is around your property, how close is it to the highway, to the beaches, and other key locations, call or WhatsApp us on this number and we will get your job done. Package it in your own video and send it down your way.
Let me step into the water first so you can see the depth of it. So that is my shoe. You can see the shoe is almost soaked, and I'm feeling the ground, I mean the sand, a whole lot of sand. Wow, look at that. That is like deep. That is deep. I'm completely down in the water, and that is almost like 20 centimeter deep. So when vehicles come around this place, solar vehicles will have some engine issues because water might soak into the engine, or maybe at least some of the parts that are below the engine. So that's why you would see a whole lot of vehicles will avoid this road completely, and they would use another route going to Serrekunda, probably using that other route over there through the petrol station and find their way into Serrekunda because of these waters. So before the water start raining down, I'm gonna take out the drone and do as much as possible, cover as much places as possible. So most of the reason why water is still on the road is these are drainages. There are a whole lot of drainages on the road, but most of these drainages, like I said, when I was crossing over there, I was feeling the sand. The sand would be dragged from the streets, find themselves or find their way onto the road, and eventually blocking the drainages that are on the road towards the gutters. So once they are blocked, water will not be able to find themselves, or water will not be able to find a path to the gutter. And another problem is this. You can see these spaces over here. Look at that. That goes deep down. Okay, that goes deep down. So once children or even adults fall into this, it can cause some serious issues. This is also another one opening, another opening to the gutters, another opening to the gutters. Let's find our way to around fire service, and you would see how, you know, deep that water is, or how flooded that area is. And you can see a similar flood on this other side as well. Okay, but before getting to fire service, because once I'm in fire service, I'll use that route and go straight and then come back around this other side. Let me see how this other junction looks like. Okay, the junction is not, that road is not really flooded, or it's not bad, but look at this other side over here. You can see a whole lot of water, and the road is also cracking, completely cracking, because they are concrete road, and maybe there is some settlement going on over here, or sand settlement, or movement of sand that is creating these big cracks on the road. The concrete seems to be thick. Yeah, it seems to be thick, but yeah, for some reason it's cracking heavily, and over time it's gonna crack and start breaking off, like it's happening over here. Okay, so let's get back onto the highway. So you can see the vehicles, the path that they are using, or the route that they are using to go to Serrekunda. So instead of taking that other route, they will prefer coming down this way because of that heavy, floor that is on the road. Okay, from the other video, I have covered some of these that are on the road. You can see a whole lot of old tires will be used to block or to create a blockade of the gutter, so that people walking on the street during the rain would know that there is a big pit over here. This one also is a nice one. So you can see this is where we experience a whole lot of flood, especially during active rain, when rains are pouring down. Okay, so you can see how it's like over here. I'll have to cross the road. Yeah, I'll just have to get in. Wow, that is deep. That is very, very deep. Very deep. Okay, we'll keep moving forward. I have to be careful with these openings that are on the gutters. Wow, it looks like that car is stuck. Okay, it's moving. Okay, now I'll have to, because I cannot go past this way, I have to cross the road again. And look at that. Look at that. That's a very careful driver. Driving nicely without splashing water on people. Oh, look at this. A whole lot of water. So these gutters are there, but it looks like they are slow to drain water from the road. Or maybe it might be how the roads are oriented, not allowing the water to easily drain out. And it's gonna be like this for the next maybe like 1 hour. By the second hour, most of the water will be gone and the road will be accessible again. So the last time we tried to get to Serrekunda to see how it's like over there today. Hopefully we'll be able to see how water appears or how the water is when it rains. And that is where most of the ladies or women in Serrekunda sit to sell. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, easy, easy. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video until when I get to Serrekunda main junction, because there's nothing much on this other road. There's not much water on this road, so we just pause it until when we get to Serrekunda. I will bring it back up. That is about 200 or 300 meters ahead of me. Alright, so you can see these are the drainages that I was saying about or talking about. You can see this one is working very well. Water is coming in directly into the drainages and finding itself or its way into the gutters. You can see water flowing very easily over here. And the same thing, oh, is that a gutter as well? But unfortunately, look at what is happening. Water will flow in over there and it will come out from this other side. I don't know like what the science is, but wow, yeah, water is flowing out seriously out from this other section, going in there, coming out from here. Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what is happening. So I don't know, how can this be fixed? So right now I'm at Serrekunda and you can see how women are coming out, to sell, looking for or finding a living. It doesn't matter whether it is raining or not raining, whether the place is flooded or not flooded. Women are always here to sell their farm produces. You can see the entire street over here, from the beginning of the road on the highway all the way deep down. Women are spread all over and are trying their level best to do what they got to do to feed their families. So you will not see most of the men over here. You will not see most of the men over here. Most of them are ladies. And we have to say a big thanks to these ladies to making sure that our food are always on the plate. Our food is always on the plate. Look at this. Other women are out to do like nduga, buying food or raw materials for food, and others are always available and here to make sure that these foods are available. So yeah, I'm just gonna open the camera and walk on the street so you can see how working our ladies are, even in this condition, even if it is raining. And I'm very sure that they were here right during the rainy season, because you can see some of them have their umbrellas and they are sitting right under the umbrellas. And some of them over there, you can see that one over there is trying to push or clean the environment so that they can sit comfortable and chill, even though it is flooded, even though there is water everywhere. So guys, yeah, this is how hardworking our people are. So let's just keep moving forward and just appreciate the hard work that they are doing over here. So you can see how it is like from the area view and also on the ground. So they are very determined and hardworking.